All right, some unbeatens in action on this Tuesday in college basketball. We got Texas at number 2 taking on an Illinois team I got to see Friday. I think Illinois is pretty tough, and they proved it in this one, as Texas has the lead late, and they push it to 6. Jabari Rice hits that 3. Matthew Meyer, he went out of his mind in the first half. He is a scorer. He finished at 21, 5 of 5 from deep, 3-point game. Marcus Carr, stop, high degree of difficulty, fade away. The lead is 5. Coleman Hawkins, this dude's a pro. Finds Jaden Epps in the corner, big time 3 to 2-point game. After a missed 1-1 from Texas, Epps picks up the dribble, foul is called. Chris Beard did not like that call. Epps went to the free throw line, made them both. Can Texas get a good look on the other end? That's no. No is the answer to that question. Put 5 more minutes on the clock. In overtime, Terrence Shannon. This dude can get hot at any time, and when he does, forget it. Quiet during most of the game, but there finally hits the 3. Illini up 3. They're up 4. Great ball movement. Shannon down the lane. 3 the hard way. He finishes with 16. Illinois up 7. Texas, though, cuts it to 1. There goes Epps. Fearless off glass. Illini up 3. Texas now trailing by 5. Carr has it blocked by Hawkins. And that's it. That's all. Coach Underwood's guys get the victory over unbeaten Texas. Speaking of unbeaten, Maryland stayed that way. Hard-fought win against Illinois. They're on the road against Wisconsin. Wisconsin's won their last 5 games against teams who are 8-0 at home. There's Jari Long with a corner 3, and Maryland was down by a dozen. All of a sudden, it's just a 1-point lead. But there goes Carter Gilmore. And for the first time all year, the Terps would trail at the half. Now, at halftime, your guy Bango's out there. I believe on Twitter I referred to him as a Muppet kangaroo. Okay. That was not accurate. We all saw what you did. That's Maryland's basket for the second half, and you're out there destroying it. Bad enough that during the bonus in 12 minutes, the cold whistle. I'm kidding, everybody. That was the issue. Maryland couldn't make a shot, and that young man, Connor Esigian, is a fantastic shooter, and he continues to bury threes at a high rate. Gave him a lead, extends it to 8. You got another fine shooter, Chucky Hepburn. He hits that, and all of a sudden, the Badgers' lead grows to 9. Maryland, though, trying to hang around. They hit a stretch where they didn't make a bucket for, it felt like forever, but then they got a couple of threes. Don Carey hits the 3. It's a 5-point game. Still a 5-point game late. Maryland needs a million things to go right, but they didn't get a shot up. It's a scrum, and Wisconsin, true to their identity. They're going to make it tough on you. They're going to guard hard, and they're going to make it hard to score, and they get the victory at home. They win by 5. And you see the remaining unbeatens dwindling as time goes by. How many is that, Steve? 2, 4, I got 10. I got 10. That's how many unbeatens are left. Yep. All right, to the game that we just saw. Iowa and Duke. And Dick Vitale in the building, getting a standing ovation. The Jimmy V Classic. Duke's got a couple of losses early. It's a young team that I presume is only going to get better as time goes on. There's a bit of veteran experience there, and that's Jeremy Roach. He hits the 3. Roach again. Good look. High arc and Jay. That's good. He scored or assisted on 19 of the team's 37 at the half. Duke's up a dozen. Iowa, though, not going away. Chris Murray finds Aaron Eulis. Iowa trying to stay in this. Then right before the half, Rebraca. Philip Rebraca there, and it's a 6-point game. Iowa's hanging around. Roach in transition. He's a blur. Bucket and the foul. Float game.
Off point.
3 points. 10-point game. Dariq Whitehead. That's a guy I want to see throughout this season. Feel like he's got the goods. You're going to see him get more confident as the season wears on. Ryan Young finds Mark Mitchell. Mitchell makes the free throw. And then off the steal, Roach. Woo, woo, woo. That's good. The lead pushed to 17. You just saw how it ended. Iowa kept fighting, and they'll cut it to a dozen. Desante Bowen. And then Duke. I'm sure John Shire wasn't wanting to see this. Peyton Sanford gets the steal. That three might have made it somewhat interesting. I mean, if nothing else, they cut it to 8. But Iowa needs everything to go their way. They don't get that one there. Duke gets the rebound. Mitchell, outlet. He gets the 2, and a bunch of Duke stars in the building getting to cheer on their guys. You see that Tuesday was the 4th time the Blue Devils have suited up in the Jimmy V Classic. On all 4 occasions, they have emerged victorious. The 4-0 record, the best mark of any team in the nearly 30 years of this very important event. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.